What is going on, everybody? We're here, barely. We're live, barely, but we made it here. What's up, Jay? It's Friday.
Not only is it Friday, it's Friday the 13th. Again, I feel like we just did another Friday the 13th. I'm not sure. So, also, yeah, I made an announcement I probably wasn't going to have a show on Friday. Let me just clear that up. Hey, sorry that you got up at 4 a.m. Because last night, again, man, Cole Hauser's a menace, man. I got to tell you, was out with him last night till about 1 a.m. Again, it's like, man, the guy has energy and we just go. But
yeah,
today's Friday.
You plan 13th again. That's what happens typically in March, right? Because February is only 28 days, so the way it cycles up, like March, all the days will be the same unless it's a leap year. So we probably did have a Friday the 13th in February.
Did we? Yeah. I don't know. I feel like we get it. We've gotten it a lot this year already, and rightfully so. What a weird year it's been already.
Yeah, this year, look, you've always got people who coming around the new year, they're like, hey, this is my year. This is my time.
New year, new me.
Blah, blah, blah. 3 months in, just give that shit up. Just give that shit up.
Yeah.
Jay, I'm gonna be honest. If Jesus ain't coming back anytime soon, right? If that's not right around the corner, I think we need another flood. I really do.
Or an asteroid.
I think we need another flood or something, some mass plague. I don't know. It's too many people.
Yeah, possibly. I could see a nice reset happening, I don't know.
Hey, yeah, God's like, look, I know this rainbow is supposed to mean I never do this shit again. The gays hijacked it. So I'm not going to hold on to that promise anymore. Okay, another flood for you. I think it needs to happen.
Oh, maybe it'll happen right during our panel at MegaCon on Sunday, or us at the booth on Sunday during MegaCon. You get to meet me and Ryan live together, like it's always meant to be. Maybe I'll coordinate with him and wear the same shirt. We'll see.
I don't know if you own the same shirt as me.
I can figure it out.
I'm going to be wearing one of the 50 shirts I own that looks exactly like this, which is
like the one I'm wearing.
Yeah. Yeah, but yours is 9-line though.
But you look at your sleeve, bro. Turn the sleeve over. Yeah.
But it's a different company. It's a different company.
They still got the flag on it, That's how we're gonna run things. Hey, listen,
shit should be upside down right now.
Big game today, though, for the not to talk a little sports ball, but
World Baseball Classic, baby.
America, Canada.
Yeah, we just beat their fucking ass in hockey, so might as well beat their fucking ass in baseball too, you know?
That'll put us over the top, right? I think so.
What do you
We
mean?
w like, aren't we gonna like, the championship is, during MegaCon week. So if the only way we beat Canada, like, we're going in, like, to
We
win the whole
we're
thing.
advanced to quarterfinals, right? So,
Yeah.
gotta
Okay,
gotta move
okay. That's
on.
what I was wondering. Not sure how it all worked, but
Ain't no guarantees or anything like that, so,
that's true. That's true.
as we
Would
found
be
out
kinda
against
cool.
Italy, there are no guarantees.
And then after that, like, Netflix is doing a opening night. I saw that on my Netflix when I was
Really?
watching One Piece.
For baseball?
Yeah.
I you know,
Netflix is getting into the sports business, it seems.
well, they've been there for a couple years, but it's been a big thing that they've been trying to do and try to spread out. Well, I fucking hate all the streaming services
Yeah.
because take for football, Jay, and I
Yeah.
know you're gonna be bitching. We're talking about streaming, all right? We're talking about
Yeah,
entertainment,
yeah,
all
that's what
you
I'm
fucking
saying, like,
queers out there.
streaming stuff.
Uh, so it's a lot. If you want access to all the games, Sunday NFL Ticket, Red Zone, whatever, it's a lot of money if you want to be able to watch every football game you can. That used to be okay, whatever. It is what it is. Now that all the streamers have them, not only would you to see every NFL game, you need Sunday Ticket, you need Netflix, you need Amazon Prime. Uh,
Yeah.
there's usually a Peacock exclusive game. There's usually a Paramount exclusive game. Like it's insane. You basically need every fucking streaming service to do that shit.
Just to watch the game.
Yeah. Well, to watch every game. Obviously, you can just do whatever and have your free access to Fox and CBS and watch that game that's broadcast. But I'm talking about if you want your choice or if you have your team or whatever. If you want to see every game.
That's too bad.
Yeah, it
It is gonna it doesn't
too bad.
surprise me, though.
Of all the problems going on in the world, me having to worry about which streaming service I need to be subscribed to watch my football games is not the
Well, the
biggest.
biggest problem is you're not in your local area. So,
Yeah.
that's how they get you. If you're not in your local area, then it's not broadcasting, which sucks because as a Dolphin fan, which they're signing a bunch of people to one-year contracts, which is weird, and I'm done with sports ball, don't worry. Like, they just show the Tampa stuff, so it's still out of my reach.
Yeah. It's
But
just
it is what it is.
it is what it is. And yes, I'm complaining about it. And yeah, I know shocking. There can be a lot of other things wrong, and I can still complain about something and care about something else. I know that's weird that it might work that way, but I have plenty of room in my life to fucking complain about things. So
I'm gonna keep saying it. Bring back cable. It's time. We need cable back. It's the only
we
thing that
have it.
worked properly. We were a proper country when we all had cable and complained about how expensive it was. Now look
Yeah,
at
we
it.
didn't know how bad it could
We
get.
didn't know. We didn't know.
Alex Aerocave, Fry J the 13th, Meta PCRK Outpost, Drunk 3PO. Thanks,
I
Alex.
remember watching Friday the 13th 3D on HBO or something like that. I don't remember when I was little. Scared the bejesus out of me.
Corn Boy with a super sticker.
Shout out Corn Boy. I got to hang out with him last night too. He's
Shout
in
out Corn
town.
Boy.
He made it. Corn Boy's like 7'2", man. 300 pounds. Dude, I didn't realize how big he was. I had to look up
Are
to
you
him.
being hyperbolic when you say
No,
seven
he's
foot
taller. Like he's
two?
really like he's big boy.
It'd just be uncomfortable to live like that.
I had to
Have to
look up
duck
to him.
down
And I'm
everywhere you
tall.
go.
I'm
Be it like
6'3".
not being able to fold into cars, not
No,
being
it
able to like
sucks.
fly in a
We
plane. Like,
we're trying to ride rides. It was brutal.
yeah.
It was pretty brutal.
Cole Hauser for $2 says Jay's helping me with Cole's History Month.
Yeah, that's right. We were
Next
at
February.
we were at Epcot and we were going through some of the things where you learn stuff, and I was like, here's part of the Black History story. And he's like, cool, I never heard this before. So it was kind of funny, actually. So
Crazy Clown Town. Today is Daly's birthday. Happy 3 years to seeing Ryan rant. Has it really been 3 years since we
Me and
started doing
Ryan's
Geek
been
Universe
doing this
Daily?
show for I think a year. I think the 1 year's coming up. It's actually this month. Because it was at MegaCon
How are
meeting.
you
I
guys
think
keeping track of these things?
it was a MegaCon meeting where we were like, yeah, me and Jay will take it from here. Just give us 1 day off.
Yeah. Um,
1 year.
yeah, it's like, hey, we'll handle Daily. Jeremy, you focus on making videos for the channel,
It worked out great.
Yeah. It seems like it's been longer than 3 years, honestly, but I don't fucking know. Net Stealer 5. Tomorrow is the unlucky day. Tomorrow is exactly to the day when my wife became my ex-wife. Tomorrow I hide in bed till the day is through. Well,
Sometimes things just don't work out.
maybe you're lucky. Maybe it's a blessing. Sorry about that, Net Stealer.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Snacks for 2. Ryan's arc would be a jet ski.
A jet ski? What do you mean? You die in a jet ski accident?
Well, no, I think he's saying that like I wouldn't want any of the animals or like anybody else. It would just have enough room for me and no one else. Maybe that's what
got
he's
it, got
saying.
it.
I would. I mean, there are plenty of animals that I would like to save. I don't think we need all of them. Like, but dogs and shit, horses.
Yeah, dogs.
Some of those Highland cows. You know what I'm talking about?
We need
Those
the
little
animals
mini cows. Those are kind of cute, I guess. So
we need the animals that we love to eat, though. You got to keep those
chickens,
around. Right?
fucking pigs. Yeah.
Yeah.
But there's some that I ain't going through all that effort.
All I know is like if God said, "Hey, I'm gonna get rid of one animal," like I'll let you pick. Sandhill cranes will probably be very, very high on my list to say, yeah, I think I've had enough of those. I don't see a purpose. I don't know why they exist. What do they contribute? They make a loud screeching noise at 4 a.m. and you can't touch them. Apparently, not yet. Anyway,
Blood bucket or blood bouquet. Blood bouquet. Hey guys, will you both be there Saturday? Would love to meet you and maybe get my daughter's Revenge and Saints and Sinners signed. So can you pull up that schedule, Jay?
Yeah, I got it.
So obviously MegaCon is less than a week away now. It starts on Thursday. So Saturday is going to be kind of the big day. Saturday is we're going to have a panel in the morning. It's going to be myself, Jeremy, Gary, Ripa, and Critical Drinker. That's the panel at 10:30. So get there early just because I think the place opens up at 10. So get there early so you can make sure to get down and get your seats. We got a big fucking room. So we need you guys to show up. And then there'll be a couple there'll be a couple people hanging around at the booth and stuff like that. But then on Saturday night at the meetup at 7, everybody will be there. And then me and Jay specifically are going to be at the Rippaverse booth on Sunday. So if anybody's there Sunday, that can happen. But certainly you can bring your stuff on Saturday. And if that's the only day you're going to be in town or whatever, and Jay'll sign it for you. I don't know why you need me to sign it. That's Jay.
More than likely I'll be like where I think I'll be with Orlando Bloom. I'll be helping Orlando Bloom. So if you walk around that area, you'll just see me standing out there in front. I'd be happy to sign whatever you bring on Saturday. So Saturday I won't be at any panels or at the table, but I'll be floating around. So be working with the talent. So he's a nice guy, right? I think so.
Yep. So just as a highlight, since you probably can't read it on screen. So Thursday, Jeremy and Gary are going to be doing a signing at 4. Jay's going to be there as well.
Yeah.
Let's see. Drinker's going to be there on Friday. Rip is going to be there on Friday. All of us are going to be at the con on Saturday for a while. And then Sunday.
And then Saturday night, we'll all be at the meetup. So if you bring your stuff there too, it's no problem. We'll have stuff.
Yeah.
For people to sign. But if you want more information, go to geeksandgamers.com. All this information is right there just to find out exactly where we are, where we're going to be, what the table number is, where the booth is going to be, the panel is going to be. You can follow us on our socials. I just pulled this up on our Geeks and Gamers Twitter account. So it's all right there. So you know exactly where you're going. Any of the side meetups, we don't know nothing about that. Some people were saying, oh, Jay, you're going to be around City Walk on Wednesday. Nah, man, that's fake news. So you never know who you might bump into, though, like the day before, the day after. But if you're like, oh, I heard Ryan's going to be, at SeaWorld on Friday. He's not.
Yeah, if you heard that, that's a damn lie. Friday night, I'm going to be at the Universal MegaCon exclusive thing. That's where I'm going to be Friday night. So if anybody wants to go to that, you might catch me walking around. But yeah.
Same. I spent yesterday on the early show, I spent some time debunking rumors on where we heard you say this and we heard you. I was like, I don't know. Maybe I just read something.
Ain't nobody heard shit from me.
Yeah.
I'm not exactly.
Brian will not be watching Shamu Friday. He will be.
I'm not exactly the social butterfly like Jay is.
I'm not. I just walk around.
I have gone out to dinner a couple times with Cole Hauser since he's been here, since he reached out and asked me. But I will be around.
Yeah, we'll be around.
I love people. It's my thing, Jay.
I respect it.
Vlad the Man, hello. Please go to Rebellion Podcast. The host is Chinese. Very weird podcast, but whatever.
Thank you. Yeah, it should have been this morning, but I slept in. I was exhausted.
Andre CR, happy birthday, Ryan. Tell your face that it's my birthday. What the fuck are you talking about? Thanks. Chris Coran, pandas are off extinction list. Can we eat them? No, they are only to be looked at. If you let them out in the fucking wild, they will die. Like, pandas are retarded. Ryan Doyle, trying to watch soccer is the same as football. EPL, you need Peacock, and USA, UCL, you need Paramount Plus. La Liga, you need ESPN Plus. So dumb.
Wow.
Well, at least those are different fucking leagues. But yeah. Vlad the Man. God sitting up in heaven like, I regret priming that I will never flood the earth again. But hey, I'm God. Break my own promise. We'll see. Andre CR. This is kind of how he phrased it. I'll be with Orlando Bloom, but you peasants can still approach me. That is basically how Jay worded it.
No, I just said I'll be standing in the front area there. That's what I meant. Like, man,
Jay's gonna be humming the Pirates of the Caribbean theme.
I'll probably get on his nerves. I need somebody else here.
TJ, I have no fear, for we are already in the middle of God's reset plan. The magnetic pole shift will be happening within 15 to 20 years, and only 10% survive. Yeah, everybody with their own fucking doomsday things, and this is when this will happen, and this is when this will happen. It's weird. None of that shit's ever happened.
I think I'll probably fall out of a theme park roller coaster, and that'll be the end of good old Jay. Pretty cool way to go.
Jay, this is not meant to be a slight to you.
That's no problem.
I've ridden roller coasters with you.
Yeah.
If there's anyone that's just going to slide on out, it's not you. Okay. I don't think that's something you have to worry about.
It'd be a freak event. I'm kind of snug in those things, that's for sure.
Bro. Did I ride the Flight of the Hippogriff with you?
Yeah.
Bro, I don't know how you got in that thing because I could barely fit in there.
Made it work. I didn't breathe the whole time, but I made it work.
The shitty thing about when I go to the theme park with Jay to go on rides is that if I'm next to him and it's not one of those things where you have an individual lap bar, it's like a group one.
Yeah.
You know, Jay feels all nice and secure. I'm sitting there. I can't touch that thing. I'm sliding all around.
The bar goes to me, and that's it. Everybody else is wild and free.
Yeah. That's not fun. That's not fun. Does Jamie Orlando Bloom, the actor, as he's saying in general, he makes the city of Orlando bloom just with his presence?
The second one.
Okay. Fair enough. Well, Jay, even when the world is falling apart in every way, you have to get by with small miracles.
That's true.
Even celebrating the end of something horrible. Hopefully, we can celebrate the end of something horrible going on in the world soon. But for now,
Yes.
we can at least celebrate when it comes to streaming. And that is, of course, the disaster known as Star Trek Starfleet Academy.
Yeah.
I'm not going to lie. I've had to watch a lot of bad things in my time on Friday Night Tights so that we can talk about it and discuss it and review it. This was a rough week for me because not only did I have to watch one more episode of Star Trek Starfleet Academy, but I also had to watch One Piece. And
oh, you watched One Piece. How many episodes did you get in?
I watched the first 2 episodes of season 2. It feels like brain rot. It feels like brain rot, literally.
I'm loving it.
I'm good. But when it comes to Star Trek Starfleet Academy, thank God this nightmare is finally over. 10 episodes in this season, 10 hour-long episodes that cost over $100 million. And all along the way, it has been a nightmare from it being mocked and ridiculed by the audience. And of course, that's one thing if people are actually tuning in. Unfortunately, that hasn't been the case. In fact, we've yet to see it make an appearance on the Nielsen charts that I've seen, which is kind of wild, especially because Paramount Plus regularly charts on theirs on those things when it's hits like Landman or Tulsa King or things from Taylor Sheridan, basically. But not only that, even when they're releasing new episodes, they're not cracking into the top 10 on Paramount's own streaming service on that day, which is pretty indicative of just complete and total apathy and disinterest. And why not? This is a show where it's supposed to be set 1,000 or 1,100 years in the future, I should say. But everybody acts and speaks like they're a 25-year-old genderqueer, non-conforming, whatever the fuck pronouns and bios from San Francisco or LA. They're all fat, they're all gay, they're all retarded. That's what this show is. And now, Jay, maybe, just maybe, if Paramount is serious about buying Warner Brothers and changing things and making things that appeal to more people instead of just a select few group of weirdos and degenerates, there is one single thing that they could do to set the tone. And that would be to not renew Alex Kurtzman's fucking contract. The dude who's been behind the destruction of Star Trek. If they give him an extension, if they renew his contract, which I believe is set to expire at the end of this year, if they do that, right now, apparently they're supposed to be in discussions about the future. If they do that, just call it game over. Who cares? Like, if you make a decision like that after witnessing what they've done, clearly you're not serious about fixing shit.
Do you think the nightmare for Star Trek fans is over? Just like you said, if they do that, then it's I think Star Trek is been finished with this guy in charge, because man, the post of people and the clips that they post out, I don't think you could get any worse than this show right here. But my God, man, if they come back around and say, hey, we got a season 2 in the works, I agree with you. I don't see the point at all. I couldn't imagine what you've gone through, Ryan. I feel your pain having to watch this. Again, I've only watched still images and clips that people have posted on social media, and I'm like, I can't believe that's real. I can't believe what they've done to all the species and everything else, from the Klingons to whatever the freak that thing is that I'm seeing right in front of me.
It's a Jem'Hadar Klingon hybrid, I believe.
A Klingon hybrid. Now we have a Klingon hybrid who's overweight. Okay, that's what we got going on here. I always thought back in the day that like Predator was based on like the original Klingons, just bloodthirsty warriors, just do whatever it takes, don't care about life, just wanting to win and all that stuff. And like, look where we are now. Now we've got mutated Klingons and one that has a purse.
Yeah, one that likes to be fucked in the ass by two dick Klingons.
Which happen to be white men. Great.
It's really abysmal and it's bad. And the sad thing is Alex Kurtzman knows a lot of this shit he's putting out is terrible. So they have already completed the filming for season 2. Basically,
really?
as the season was airing. Yeah, because he got a two season deal for it. So the second one has already been filmed.
I didn't know that.
Yes. So there's supposed to be 2 seasons of this. I mean, if they do that, it is what it is. I think to send a message, they should cancel it. I think to send a message, they should say, you know what? I don't know how much we spent on this, and you'd probably have to pay a big kill fee, but we might as well not put this dog shit out. I hope they do that. I don't think they will. But if they let Alex Kurtzman go, I think that will be a big indicator that things can turn around and change. If they keep him there, it's just a death sentence.
What was the overall plot of the show? It was just like young recruits coming to the academy to learn how to work at Starfleet. That was the
supposed to be thing. Yes, young officers in training. Starfleet Academy, where supposedly it should be the best and brightest, are training for very serious shit. Unfortunately, all their instructors are fat, gay, and retarded, just like them, so they fit in rather well there. Yeah, it's a joke.
Wow. So maybe after the second season, they'll launch a new Star Trek with a new Enterprise and send them out into space and see what kind of adventures they get involved.
Well, year 2, they're still going to be at the Academy. It's a couple years there.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. After season 2, it's time to let them recruit.
Hopefully, they all burn it. They burn it up and it dies.
Send them all into the sun. See what happens. Dang. So not only that, you had to watch One Piece, a few episodes. So you've really, and you didn't like it at all. It's just like you said, that's brain rot. Star Trek, which was worse. I'm assuming Star Trek has got to be worse, but at least it's over. For now,
honestly, look, watching One Piece, it feels like I'm watching. Sometimes you come across shorts or TikTok videos that are clearly intended for 12-year-olds to watch or something.
Yeah.
That's what that whole those couple of that's what it felt like. I felt like I was watching brain rot TikTok videos for 12-year-olds, just the screaming, the constant shit going on. This Monkey D. Luffy character who, why the fuck would anybody want to follow this retarded piece of shit? I don't know. I don't get it. But again, I've never read it. I never watched the anime. I only did it because we're supposed to be reviewing it. I didn't expect to like it. I fucking despised it. It's just goofy as shit.
I will say it's to take an anime and move it into live action is probably incredibly difficult because of how certain things are drawn, in the anime and the ridiculous costumes and appearances and powers and stuff like that, and then try to move that into a live action. I'm sure it was pretty difficult because some of the costumes and stuff that you see are that's kind of ridiculous, but they're trying their best to match it up to.
And what I will say is, again, I don't care about this. Never read it, never watched it. Don't care. My impression while watching it, because it was so fucking ridiculous, was it probably lines up pretty well with what they did in the anime, and they're trying to bring that to life, which is the right thing to do, So I'm not saying for fans of they shouldn't. I'm saying I'm not a fan of it. I watched it. I don't fucking get it. It's not for me. But I think there's a reason that it did so well the first season, because all the people that did like the anime seemed to like the live action because they did that, which is a good thing. And it's okay for something to not be for me and for me to fucking hate it, but for the people that it's meant to be for them to love it and embrace it.
100%. It's like if people would just make the shows on who it was intended for, I think we'd have a lot better variety of stuff that people would enjoy. The problem is a lot of the studios, they try to take these IP characters and make it for everyone. So let's change the story, let's change the background, let's make it a little modern. Let's put excuse me, these different let's change the characters and stuff, and then you have the people that really love an IP hate it because it's all been changed, and then the people that don't understand it probably don't watch it. Then we have crap. That's what I. But if they make, and I go back to like Five Nights at Freddy's, they literally made that for people that love the game, and those are the ones that came and watched. Those are the ones that supported it, and that's what they should be doing. Anytime they make, just like that Markiplier film, he made it for his audience. He wasn't trying to change things and they showed up and supported him for what he did. Kind of simple when you think about it.
Yeah, so not
it's
for
not
me.
for you. Got it.
That's okay. I will say with all the crap that we've been seeing lately, it's making me rethink a lot of those. Hey, just let AI take over and make stuff. It's making me rethink it, Jay. But the problem is AI. What are they going to be doing with your information? Stuff like that. So if you're interested in AI, but you want to make sure your information isn't being collected and going to the wrong place, Jay, we got a deal for them, don't we?
Let's see it.
With the huge advancements of AI, it's become a massive part of so many people's day-to-day lives. And with that comes its own concerns. Did you know that Sam Altman recently said that ChatGPT can now reference all your past conversations? Is that something that everyone's comfortable with, in AI having complete and total knowledge and memory of all of your thoughts, all your business ideas, all these questions that you may or may not want to ask it? And more importantly, what are they doing with that information? Sam Altman said that ChatGPT will get to know more about your life. ChatGPT is the former director of the NSA sitting on the board. Alexa listens to you and recommends products based on your conversations. Well, Venice.ai lets you use AI without handing over your sensitive information. Venice utilizes leading open source AI models to deliver text, code, and image generation to your web browser. There's no downloads, no installation, or anything. They don't spy on you or censor the AI. Messages are encrypted, and your conversation history is only stored in your browser. AI can be extremely valuable, but we shouldn't need to give up privacy to use it. The Venice Pro plan unlocks the full platform features, including PDF uploads for summaries or insights, the ability to turn off safe mode for unhindered image generation, and the ability to change how Venice interacts with you by modifying the system prompt, limitless text, and high image limits. If you want to use AI without fear of handing over your most intimate thoughts to a corporation or the government, you can get 20% off on a pro plan using my link, venice.ai/GG, or use code GG. Again, that's venice.ai/GG and use code GG for 20% off a pro plan today.
There we go. Thank you, everybody. Go check out the link in the description below. That prompt is something. Thank you, Lady Aaron D. I did it myself. I did it myself. Nate for $5 says, I remember me and my friends getting dropped off by ourselves to see Friday the 13th Part 8 in theater. We were 8. The USA used to be cool. How'd you get in? They let you buy a ticket?
Yeah, that's weird. Like,
even back in the day, like
they were kind of strict on that.
Yeah. I couldn't. I mean, when I was
maybe if you were
younger,
like
I couldn't
15,
do that.
16, they might have just let it squeak by, but 8 years old?
8 years. Yeah, that I never would have been able to do that ever. I don't know where you're from, Nate, but Young Stav for 2, more like Starfleet Academy. Am I right?
I don't know what that means.
Holly Hunter constantly has her feet out. It's very strange. Feels like Quentin Tarantino had something to do with this show. I don't know. Tobias, hate viewing seems to be dying off these days. Hey, it's never been a thing. It's a fucking lie, right?
Yeah.
because that look, this is what people said about the Acolyte and about the Marvels and about Snow White and stuff like this. This idea that by talking about it, or a couple people with YouTube channels reviewing it and getting it out there to hundreds of thousands of people in their audience, that would actually make this thing more successful. It's just never been a thing.
Yeah, if people hate watch stuff, the views would be way higher. So
There's not a lot of people who genuinely will hate watch something. It's
I
a
think
very,
it's a
very
very,
small
very
percentage of people. So
yeah,
it's not
very,
dying
very.
off. It just doesn't happen, period. Pee pee poo poo man for $1. Thank you. Andre for 2,500 Czech dollars. Opla does a good job at, hey, they did the thing. It's what an adaptation should be. They have the source material and they stick to it. Yeah, I don't know. They certainly do a lot of things. My name is Monkey D. Luffy, and I'm a massive queer. Like,
Did you get to the whale part?
yes.
Okay.
Hey, whale. Hey, you. Hey, let go of my friends, whale.
He's made of
Fuck,
rubber
watch
because he ate a dragon fruit.
Fuck,
You didn't watch any of season 1? No, right? Or you did? Like they didn't do that for.
I mean, they did the recap, but I didn't watch any of season 1.
Oh, okay.
The only dude who doesn't seem like an absolute retarded loser is the guy with the swords. Zorro, is that his fucking name?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's on a mission to be the greatest swordsman.
He's like the only one that I think
Very
is
serious.
a complete and total fucking piece of shit loser. So I hope he kills everybody else. And I'm not talking about the enemies, I'm talking about his crew.
Might come to that.
I hope he chops off Monkey D. Luffy's stupid arms. What a dumb name. Strong opinions for $20. Jay will love One Piece Season 2, Episode 7, between Chopper learning what a pirate is and what fighting like a pirate means, from the Doctor to learning from Luffy about how a pirate flag should be treated.
I'm on episode 4, so hoping to. Yeah, maybe I'll get to 7 by this weekend. Sounds cool. I like it. I really love the first season a lot, so I kind of expect what's coming in season 2, like how it's supposed to be and act, you know.
Well, have you watched you haven't watched the anime or anything?
No, went in completely dry.
Went in dry. All right.
But I enjoyed it. I don't know. Maybe season 1 came out in a time where everything was just so bad. Like I just wanted something completely different, and everyone's like, "Oh, Jay, you'll love it," you know. So it's like it's got pirates and it's fun, and then you'll end up watching the anime. And maybe I will one day. There's like 1,000 episodes, right? Like 1,100 episodes of the anime, and they're still going. So
Luffy's the most positive character ever. How can you not like him? Because like I find the way he speaks to be annoying. I find the way he thinks and acts to be annoying. I don't even really care about the King of the Pirates thing. Find the One Piece, whatever. But also, yeah, relentlessly positive character is not my favorite in general because I can't really connect to that, you know? I
hear that.
Can't really feel that vibe because the world is fucking dog shit.
I've never seen Ryan go, woo!
No.
Not even on a roller coaster.
What do I do on roller coasters, Jay?
Yeah, pretty much straight face.
I don't do the arms up. I just
he sits in his chair and then I'm like, "Do you like that?" Yeah, that was cool. That was about it.
And then I like every once in a while I might go like, "Whoa."
Yeah, every now and then.
Like we hit a
It's
real
like,
tight turn.
Ryan
Like,
will go, "Look at that." Like,
Like,
that's what it
whoa,
looks
look at that. Like, we'll go by like a haggard creature and be
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
look, you know, that'll be it. The magnetic pole shift actually happens every 12,000 years like clockwork, just how God designed it. There's a ton of proof these events going 72,000 years back. It's happening. There's no avoiding it. It's necessary. Well, come back to this. Me and Jay will still be doing this show 15 to 20 years from now, TJ.
Yeah.
Let me know. You let me know. Linebecken for 2. Who would follow a retarded piece of shit? Works for Jeremy. Well, you may have a point there. Maybe I have more in common with the crew of the like. Maybe I have more in common with them than I think. Mexa Rage for 5. I love the anime. I just don't care for the live action. I just didn't think we need it at all. Also, if I had to choose an animal to go with, it is wasps 100%.
Wait,
Oh, I'd choose an animal to go. Like an animal that you're not going to bring with you on
wasp?
the ark.
Isn't that more of an insect?
It's a creature.
Hmm.
I feel that though. Also, my 4K of the Predators arriving today. Yahoo. Cool. That'd be awesome. Just in time for Arnie to come back, make another appearance in the franchise.
I know.
After Cowboy Bebop, watch the live action to feel the betrayal. Yeah, I'm in the middle of watching Cowboy Bebop right now. An anime. Okay.
There you go.
Taker for 5. One Piece season 2 features a character named Miss Golden Week, Sophia Ann Caruso. She's like a young Krista if she was a psychopath.
How do you know Chris is not a psychopath?
She probably is.
You never know.
Probably a mass murderer wanted in Canada. Dogepal for 2. Mexa Rage. What did make you change your mind? So Dogepal is asking Mexa Rage what would make you change your mind about the live action. And well, there you go.
Oh, or is it on
Curious Phil? How bad do you think Firefly will get messed up if they're doing a TV show remake? I've never seen the original one, so can't say I care. I can't say I care if they do it or if they fuck it up.
Boy, people have
haven't
been
seen the
on
original
me
one.
about watching Firefly. They're like, you will absolutely love Firefly. It's the greatest ever.
Well,
But
why
then
would I
they're like-
watch a like one season of something that the thing that Firefly is known for more than anything else is the fact that it never got any other seasons. Yes, you got the movie, okay, but like that's the thing. It never got any other seasons, and it's a tragedy. It's terrible that it never got any. Why would I want to fucking watch the first season then, just so I can bitch and moan like all of you people about it not getting a second season? Why would I do that to myself? I got enough fucking misery in my life.
Here. I think that's
Here,
why
there.
I think that's why I haven't begun that journey.
Hayden Wayne just saw yesterday. Apparently, there's a BAFTA Game Awards. I wonder if that one would be as exciting as the other BAFTAs. N-words galore. Maybe. Well, speaking of gaming, where am I? This is the wrong thing. This is what I wanted. Jay, do you remember maybe a couple months ago, early in the year, when we started getting a lot of talk about 1348X Voto and Knight's Path, 2 games that were set during medieval time period, 2 games that were about knights, but it went about things in slightly different ways. Do you remember that?
Yes.
And of course, 1348X Voto, they made it very clear to everybody exactly where they stood when it came to everything, including their agenda. This is a game set in 1348 in Italy, I believe, where you play as a knight who's like a 13-year-old lesbian.
Yeah.
Right? Some non-binary whatever's playing them. The 2 main voice actors couldn't
couldn't stop talking about how gay it was and how important it was for LGBTQ representation in medieval time period for a female to be a knight, all this ridiculous shit. And of course, they made sure to have a little battle, a little back and forth with Knight's Path, which was going out of its way to try to make sure they did some things accurately within the time period, despite it being kind of a low fantasy setting. Don't forget to wish list and note the release date on your modern agenda.
Wow.
And 1348 has been bragging about how many people have wish listed this thing on Steam, Jay. 250,000 wish lists. That's no small feat. That's a lot of people that went to your Steam page and said, hey, I'm interested in this in the future, right? That's a lot. So I'm sure because it released yesterday, it must have had a fuck ton of people playing, right?
At least 200,000, right?
I mean, at least 100,000, 50,000. What if I told you it was 427 at the peak?
God dang, man. Dang, man. These people just faking numbers or something. It must be all the hate watchers.
Yeah. And reviews obviously pretty mixed right now, sitting at about 50-50 from the people who have actually reviewed it. 150 people playing right now, strong 150. But man, oh man, that's
strong 150.
It makes you wonder. It makes you wonder how you had so many wish lists, but nobody shows up. And even with all that being said, even the same media that was shilling for this thing before, they're not exactly in love with it because apparently it's a buggy mess. It's almost like when you prioritize the representation and blah, 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 and all of this stuff. Maybe you're not keeping the right things in mind. Maybe your efforts aren't going towards the right places. 1348X Voto review. Cinematically ambitious Middle Ages adventure undone by rage-inducing combat and technical issues. X Voto's combat will leave you raging for all the wrong reasons. 1348X Voto stylish sword fighting and strong premise caught my attention, but the game's awful PC performance tainted the experience. So there's bugs, the combat is shitty, and apparently it's not gay enough. There's not enough explicit lesbian action in the Lesbian Night game, Jay.
Short on lesbians. Were they hoping for a little more scissory?
They wanted some graphic scissoring. It wasn't enough to have this little courtship love story between two women in the Middle Ages and have a female non-binary freak knight go to save the other one. You needed some explicit gay shit.
Bro, look at that character, man. Who's telling me that's gonna go around and kill a bunch of men in a time period? Like, look how pathetic and skinny and weak that character looks, and you're trying to tell me like this is supposed to be your knight that's gonna go on adventures and like slay stuff? Nobody believes that crap.
I mean, I really think this thing needs a live action adaptation, Jay.
Oh gosh, they probably will give it to you.
You know who should play the character? Bella Ramsey.
I thought you were gonna say like Elliot Page might do pretty well.
Sure. This face reminds me a little bit of Bella.
Yeah, little down.
Yeah, Elliot Page could use some work, I'm sure.
Yeah, that's true. Imagine my shock that you put a lesbian, thin, frail character in a video game and people choose not to play it when there's other things out there that they could play. That's crazy. I was able to beat this week Resident Evil Requiem 9. Not a big Resident Evil guy. I only played the first one, but shout out to a guy named Richard Simmons who gifted me the game, asked me if I could play it. They thought it would be funny because I'm not used to that kind of stuff, but we powered through on the easiest level. I powered.
Wait, you did game journalist level?
I did game journalist. Hey, I wasn't gonna hide it. I didn't understand. Like, it's just they're just not really my games. I know a lot of people are loving it. It took me 11 hours.
Did you at least try it on normal mode first?
No, I went straight in. I died. It wasn't like they called it casual mode. So it's like, it's not like you don't ever die or anything. but there's just like less zombies, I guess. So, but yeah, it took me 11 hours. At the end, they tell you, they're like, here's your statistics. I was like, freaking 11 hours. And then you look at other people like that speed run that game in 3.
Well, you can't compare yourself to people that speed run it or whatever.
No. But actually, I really had a good time with it. Maybe I'll go back. Now they said nightmare mode has been unlocked. Maybe I should I should try that for like 30 minutes and see how well I do on nightmare mode.
Yeah,
Probably not well at all, honestly. Probably not well. I had a great time with it. Like, I thought it was a very well put together game, even though I didn't really know the characters. So it's weird. It's like it's puzzles, then you get a gun and you kill everybody. Then you go back to the puzzle, then you kill everybody. It's like a back and forth pace.
yeah.
You know, they give you like a woman to play, like a woman, scared, frail, can't carry, doesn't
She
carry a lot
shoots
of
that
weapons.
big old fucking gun. It's knocks her ass back, right? Like that.
She had a little gun. So, and she didn't really have a sword either. She used like a pair of scissors, a makeshift, to try to slash at these things. So
Nice.
anyway, I enjoyed the game. Almost like 9 out of 10. 9 out of 10. It was high. I highly recommend it.
Resident Evil gets a 9. Resident Evil 9 gets a 9 for you.
9 higher, yeah.
Cole Hauser, One Piece. Rather have a 2-piece of fried chicken. A 2-piece.
That's pretty good.
2-piece. Heavy D for 2. Damn, Jay went in dry. Touche.
Yeah, well, I mean,
I can't believe MegaCon is next weekend, dude.
it's gonna be here and gone.
Jay's not going to be on me on daily with me.
No, Monday, Tuesday, then I'm out. How's that work?
If I wasn't fucking miserable enough, Jay. Nah, I got to sub you in with somebody else.
I'm sure they'll find a great replacement for you. For
The
me.
great replacement. Rave Forever. The first arcs are for kids, like Harry Potter. Yeah, One Piece. I'm not saying that I need it to be like adult themed or anything. Like, I don't need to see these people like clapping cheeks in the boats or whatever.
It's not for you, man. That's the bottom line. It's not for you.
Again, the feeling that I had when I was watching it is I was watching, like Minecraft YouTube channels or like Roblox YouTube channels, these like 25, 30-year-old guys whose audience is like 10 years old, and the way that they speak and like just the nature of all the cuts and everything in the editing. That's what I felt I was watching.
It's like
I describe that as brain rot,
Oh, we've got a new ice cream over at Magic Kingdom. Let's give it a shot.
Not like that. What I'm talking about is like, guys, what if we made 1,000 zombies versus 3 iron golems? What would be the result? Well, we're going to do that today. My homie over here, Blow Joe 67. Oh, man, he doesn't know what he's doing. Look at him. Look at that. He has no idea. This dude's a total noob. Oh, my gosh, bros. But what about this? Wow. Like, that's what I'm talking about. Those types of fucking Minecraft YouTuber videos.
Oh, my God. Yeah, you hit it to a T, brother.
Yeah, like
I know exactly what you're talking about. A lot of energy.
And again, it's like 30-year-old dudes playing Minecraft and Roblox or whatever, and their audience is 10, 11, 12-year-olds. That's what watching One Piece felt like to me.
Got it.
So, yeah. I can't do that. And I look at these guys have fucking 30 million subscribers.
I know.
Channels.
You make $1 million.
And I'm like, I wish, like, look, some days I have to, sometimes,
Sometimes I wake up and I don't want to do this show and I feel like killing myself and I fake it a little bit, but I can't fake it like that. You know what I mean? I
Could you fake it like that if every viewed video you had was like 2 million? You'd probably be in a better mood though, don't you think?
I probably would be, but I just can't. I can't be fake
I know,
like that. I can't. I just can't, man. I am, for better or worse, and usually worse, myself.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Mike Hill sub for 5 years, and Jay started reading Enemy of All Mankind last night.
Yeah.
That's members for 60 months from Mike Hill. That's crazy.
I hope you like it. Yeah, I got on my Patreon, we started a book club. So we're starting to read. So we started Enemy of All Mankind was the first book.
Nice.
A pirate book of all things. And then after this month, we'll everybody will vote on the next run, the next book that we decide, kind of keeping us all accountable, including myself.
I just read Project Hail Mary.
Oh, you did? And now you're going to go watch
I enjoyed it a lot.
Yeah, yeah. A lot of people say it's really good.
I enjoyed it a lot. I'll be interested to see what they do with the movie. I'm looking forward to the movie, certainly. But I do wonder how they're going to do it in terms of, are they going to straight up adapt the book? And obviously you make changes all the time. But what I mean is, if you've read the book, the order in which things are revealed or the order in which Ryland Grace experiences things.
Yeah.
In the book versus in the movie. And I don't know. I don't know if they're going to go a total linear or what. We'll see. I know you would like Zorro. Fights a lot of EBT folks.
Yeah.
Chris Bolts. Hey, Ryan. I know you like One Piece lore, so here goes. His name is Monkey D. Luffy because he's loosely based on Chinese monkey god Sun Wukong.
Loosely.
Yeah, loose like his fucking asshole, probably. Chris Bolts.
He's made of rubber.
Yeah, apparently he looked death in the face. He laughed in the face of death. I'm made of smoke.
He's having 2 cigars, man.
The two cigars. Jeremy the Cyborg, because the one season of Firefly is amazing. I'm good. If I didn't get stung by one for no reason, so fuck them. Next Rage says about wasps. Yeah, wasps are nasty.
Yeah, they're brutal, man.
Orangutan. Howdy, y'all. My boy Husky is on his last leg. He's 11, battling cancer. And my club's roommate is flying down to see him one final time. Hail and fuck.
Hey, sorry to hear that, man.
That sucks, man.
Yeah.
That sucks. Very sad to hear that, Orangutan. Snacks, Boss Nos play next Voto. Maybe Lesbian Nights.
Yeah.
Tobias for 10. Love that they had used the wish list number because they knew how bad it was going to be when it released. Wonder how many refunds there were for the 2-hour time limit was up for Steam. No idea. But yeah, who could have predicted that would have been a fucking total monumental disaster? SBZ, where's everybody going? Bingo? I'm not going anywhere. I'm getting there fast, though. Orangutan, fuck cancer.
Yeah,
100. Fuck cancer. For dogs, too. Tiggs for 5. Jay, have you been to the Pirate Museum in St. Augustine?
Yes, I actually have a full walkthrough on my History of Pirates channel. If you go to the History of Pirates, there's a full walkthrough of that museum. They let me walk through it. There wasn't anybody else in there except for like one of the workers. And it's probably it's not very big, but it holds one of the last 3 original Jolly Rogers ever created. And it also has like one of the last 4 original treasure chests that was ever used on a pirate ship there. I highly recommend it if you're St. Augustine. It's really quick. You can probably get through it. and I love it. It's very interactive. They have animatronics in there. It's not very big, but I love it. It's probably one of my favorite pirate museums I've ever been through. So anyway,
Harry Brownholt for 2. The game died as a lesbian night would. How metal. Yeah. What, by getting ran over by her girlfriend's Subaru after getting the shit beat out of her? Heavy D for 2. 1348 X Stanky Cooter Voto Raging Combat.
stank.
American Man for 5. As a fan of the One Piece anime, love the live action. It's faithful material. It's goofy, but when the emotional points hit, they absolutely hit. Maybe I didn't get there yet. Galen Blackwell, One Piece. Yes. Thank you. Blood Bucket for $10. Ryan, thank you for saving my time. I was on the fence about One Piece, and if its dialogue is like that, I'll hate it too. At least we have Project Hail Mary to look forward to next week. Yes, we do have Project Hail Mary. Thank you, Blood Bucket. And yeah, it's just me. Again, a lot of people like it. I feel like I'm in the minority when it comes to it. I'm more than willing to say that. It's just not for me. The Tactician Musician, One Piece and Minecraft are too childish, but Pokemon, that's a real man's game. There's no story in Pokemon. There's no story in Minecraft either. Those are time sink games, collecting type games. Pokemon obviously is a collecting game. You're trying to get all the Pokemon. Is there some little tiny story things? Sure, not really. It's not what Pokemon's about. Minecraft, it's just a fucking time wasting, create shit game. There's no story. I guess that's where it is with me. There's lore, but there's not that's not why you're playing Minecraft. That's not why you're playing Pokemon. I don't know. But anyway, that's it. Jay, what do you got going on today?
Not much. Not much. I'm going to read today. Will I go live later and play some games with some people? Maybe. That's about it.
I got FNT coming up in about 4 hours. So, yep, that's it. Tiggs for 2. Ryan, what did you get at Chirkin Checks last night? I don't know what you're fucking talking about. What is that? I didn't do anything last night. Especially not with you, Tiggs, you fucking freak. That's it. Hey, we're almost at MegaCon, so we'll see you guys. We'll see a lot of you guys a week from now. So,
and we'll be back on Monday.
We'll be back Monday. Hope you all enjoy your weekend. Bye, everybody.
Bye.